of Stephen King, if you're a fan of dystopian movies like The Hunger Games, or if you're just a fan of really great films with great characters, may I suggest checking out The Long Walk. It just came out into theaters. It's directed by Francis Lawrence, who's directed multiple Hunger Games movies. This film is so phenomenal. If you don't know anything about the plot, it basically is set in a dystopian version of the United States. Poverty is rampant. But there is this thing called the Long Walk where they offer young men from all over the country to apply to be a part of this event, and only 50 young men are chosen. Basically, the rules are you just walk, and the last person that's left standing wins a bunch of money and one wish. Unfortunately, the people that don't make it are eliminated, literally. So this movie starts out at the beginning of the Long Walk, and we are introduced to our main characters led by Cooper Hoffman and David Johnson's characters. They are so good in this film. Their chemistry is so good. I loved every single actor in this film. This movie is very heavy on the dialogue. It's basically watching a bunch of people just walk the entire film. That's not really heavy on action, kind of like the Hunger Games movies are, but the tension is there because at any moment, any of these young men could be eliminated. There are so many rules that these kids have to follow, like they get 3 warnings before they're eliminated. So the tension is incredibly high. Each and every character is unique, and you care about all of the characters so much because you really get to know them throughout the duration of this film because, again, such a dialogue heavy film, we really get to know and love each and every single character. The social commentary is so prevalent to what's going on in our country right now. Mark Hamill plays the villain in this story, and I think he did such a great job. He's not on screen a whole lot, but when he is on screen, his presence is very well known. It is so good. This film is about brotherhood. It explores what life really means because you see these kids as they start the Long Walk. There's certain things that they have going for them. There's certain walls they have up. There's certain things that are important to them that seem to kind of fall away as they get closer and closer to facing their own mortality, as they get closer and closer to ending their long walk. You see these young kids kind of come face to face with their own life and what is important to them. This film is just incredibly deep, and each and every character is so interesting in different ways. I really care about each and every single one of them, and it's so heartbreaking to see when some of them get eliminated. Sometimes it's so unexpected, and sometimes you know it's about to happen and you're just like, so heartbreaking. They go through a lot of different things during this film as they're walking together and as they bond. They become brothers through this experience. It is such a special movie. I personally haven't read the book, but I've seen a lot of people who are fans of the book say that they really enjoyed the movie, so hopefully that's encouraging to you if you love the story. This movie is so worth a watch. I highly recommend it. I would rate it probably a 9.5 out of 10. I loved it so much. This is so worth the watch. I would say run to theaters, go see The Long Walk. You will not be disappointed. It is fantastic.